Ciao guys, it is Monday, a start to a new week, and I got this call yesterday around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm not sure if it's a request, but I like this school as well. It's about 15 to 20 minutes away from my house, so it is convenient, and I know a few people that's in the school as well, but the only drawback is it's French immersion. That means it's an all-day French school, and yeah, I want to know a little bit more about French, so might as well be immersed in it. So this is, you know, one of the things that I have to overcome, and I think I will try it out again. It was pretty good last time, so it's an all day, so there's no Winter Olympics going on, and I'm anticipating perhaps a lot of work for them to do today. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, I'll catch up with you later.
Ciao guys, looking behind me, it's the classroom, and it's a nice grade 1 classroom. So I was lucky enough to talk to the teacher that was here before when I was here next door. So this is so ironic, kind of, because I get to teach in her classroom today. So I looked over the lesson plans, and it looks really good. Very, flexible kind of schedule. We have library, and we have lots of fun activities today. And I have no duty, so that's very nice as well. So I'll let you know what's going on later on. It is 4:30 right now, and I'm just trying to get the videos uploaded, the weekly vlog, but it didn't render properly, so I have to redo it and render it, and perhaps tomorrow I'll try to upload it if I can, because it wasn't able to do that, and I wasted about half an hour trying to get it uploaded. But you know, you have to do what you have to do, and it's better than at home, because it will take forever to upload at home. So today was an awesome day. Always the primaries, the kids were so cooperative, friendly, and no problems whatsoever. There was a team teacher here, and she pretty much ran the show. So we had centers, so between the two classrooms, they went to the various centers, math and language centers, so that was really nice. That's all. The student of the week did the math lesson, and they're familiar with the routine, so it's nice that everything ran smoothly. I did a little bit of math game in French. That was like a very, not that difficult, but it was challenging for me, so I have to continue to remember my numbers 1 to 100 in French. Anyways, we went to the library, and that's about it. Yep, that was my day, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to my day tomorrow, and I will talk to you later.
Ciao guys, it is Tuesday, so a nice start of the week. I had a great time yesterday doing the primary grade 1 French immersion, and I'm learning quite a bit of French, so I'm going to continue doing that. And so today I accepted a job that is in town, and it's a little bit of a travel, you know, 40 minutes or so, so not bad. That gives me a good opportunity to maybe go to Costco or something like that afterwards, so that is great. So it is a primary class, and it's quite a big school. Like, I'm in the parking lot right now, and it looks like it's a humongous parking lot, so I'm anticipating it's like a big school. I've been here for basketball tournaments before, so I know about the gym. That's about it. And it's a really nice gym, as a matter of fact. So this morning I had my morning routine, and I added my an aspirin as well because I wasn't feeling well all week, I guess. It's just I'm not feeling 100%, but I thought I'd like, try to cure it naturally, but sometimes natural remedies don't work, especially when you're so used to taking aspirin, and I find that's very effective. So I had one this morning and I feel great. So hopefully this will turn around. I'm not sure. Every day gives you a different experience, and I'm looking forward to this one, and it's a new school that I haven't been to, so I'm excited about that, and I will show you this class when I get there. All right. It's about 8:45. The bell doesn't go, or the bell goes at 9:15, so that's a late start to the school. But I guess you have to be 15 minutes early before the bell, and I like to be 15 to 30 minutes early just to get to the feel of the school, and just to get comfortable and do my routine, my starting routine that I like to do. And I am in the classroom right now, and it looks really nice. I always like to look at the classroom and get some tips on what they are doing, and I'm going to show you strategies to reading, and I really like this, and I don't have a PDF of it, but I used to. I think I misplaced it or something like that, but I'm going to try to find it and perhaps put it in the resource so that you can download it. But I'm looking at the various anchor charts. Word Wall is always a popular thing. Writer's Workshop, where they write their work. Reading Center. Oh my goodness! There's always Smartboard, a really effective Smartboard, not the old-fashioned where the hardware consumes the whole space. They upgraded to a smaller kind of unit where it's more effective. And I haven't read the lesson plans, but they even have a math wall. This is really great. I love this structure where there's so many things, even an art rack sometimes. I just want to show you the various reading strategies for grade 1 or primary. So this is a really effective way. Okay, and I think I have these PDF of this. Let's see if I can find it. If not, I'll make a copy for you. And the strategies that they're working on, visualization, and there's the Word Wall and Writer's Workshop over there. And let's see what else is here that's very interesting. Growth mindset. That's really pretty interesting as well. Growing with goals, setting goals, especially for the new year. Anchor charts, super sentence, that's very important. And a hundreds chart, I like doing that as well. And just the schedule for the day. This is the Learning Center that they are doing. Okay. Also, this is the expectation wall. And you can do zones of regulation as well. I like doing that. And this, Go Away Big Green Monster, teaching the zones of regulation. And I think I have that too. I'm not sure if I can put that in the resource, but I'll see what I can do. Here's the math wall. Counting on various strategies. I love that. And down below it's the math manipulatives.
It is 11 o'clock right now, and the morning flew by. We did a little bit of Daily 5 with their spelling words, and the students did a little bit of independent reading. Then we got onto the carpet to do the YouTube video on adjectives, but I couldn't get the computer to sync up with the smartboard projector, so it took about a good 5 minutes for me to do that. Imagine if you're not savvy with the computers, you won't have that, get that working. So I was able to do that, but I had to go to the properties and the display properties and fool around with that for a little bit. But finally, I was able to get it to work. So once we got to that, it's more of a minds-on, the video. They discussed what are adjectives, and they did like me to me. I like doing that, just getting them to talk about what they know. That's just prior knowledge, activating that, just what they know, the background of that. And then once they were able to share that, we discussed what an adjective were, or what it is, and saw the video. Then afterwards, I just showed them various strategies that they can use. For instance, use a noun and add ish in front of behind it, and then you'll have like girlish, boyish. Add a y behind a word, like for skin, you put skinny, and fun, funny, like those things that they can use. The sensing words as well. Yeah, just various things, various strategies that they can use. And where is it in the sentence as well, the part of speech, where are adjectives generally? And we talked about what's a noun and finding the noun, and then you can find the adjective because it's normally right there. So that's what we did during the morning, and they're in grade 1 too. And it looks like not a lot of students completed their adjective package. It's a chatty group, but I have to remind them just to stay focused. There's one little rascal that I have to refocus quite often, and he is more of like impulsive than anything else, so we have to find strategies so that he can be successful in class. So one of the strategies I used was having him work on his own, and chunking the work for him. So it was successful, but he still needs a lot of prompting, and I think it's more of self-fulfilling prophecy. He put about himself, because they have to describe about themselves, and he said that he's dumb and he's not smart, he's only 10% smart. And I thought that, oh wow, you're using percentage and you actually understand what percentage are, so I think you are 100% smart. So I'm trying to give him some kind of growth and positive mindset, so that if you think you're smart, you will be smart. So I'll be working with him a little bit more, and he's very, I guess, very negative about himself, because he thinks that teachers are not listening to him, and he listens to the teacher. And I said, well, if you listen to the teacher will listen to you, so it's a two-way street. So hopefully he'll get over that. But all in all, it's a great day. The day flew by, and already it's nutritional break, and then I have math symmetry, and they have a cool activity. I'll show you the activity that they'll be doing, and there's like a slideshow as well. So I will catch up with you later. It's the end of the day, but I want to show you what we've done today. This is pointillism, and we did this for math, and it's more for symmetry in grade 1. So I showed them this slideshow that was prepared, and this is all pointillism. And we talked about just having little points and just various hundreds of dots. And if you have a zoomed in, you can see that there's like lots of dots, and their task was to create a pointillism art piece that using lots of art, and I showed them the various symmetry, the happy face in the corner there, and I asked them what shapes do they see, and then a lot of students did a really good job with it. They took their time, and you have something like this. Just print out something like that, and the end product this is a really good job one of the students created, and this is my little rascal, and he was right on task, and he worked quietly without any disruptions, so I'm very proud of what he's done. And it looks like she got this work from Mrs. Brown's art class, and look at the URL. You can access it online, and if you scroll down, you'll see the various artwork that you can do as well. And scroll right down, and here's pointillism, and all you have to do is download the pre-prepared PowerPoint, and you have a lesson there. So there's other activities that you can do as well. Okay, so that's another resource that you can use. Ciao guys, it is 3:40, so I'm just trying to upload the video. It's taking a long time to do it. Last time it failed, so I'm having problems with it, so please bear with me here. But after the assembly, oh my goodness, this school has so much school spirit. It's amazing. So after the assembly, I had the students, so I had them do some little bit of meditation. I know that's at the end of the day, and the students were really good. So I have to create a meditation video that's is 5 minutes. I think 30 minutes is just too long for the little ones, especially in primary, and concentrate on the breathing. So yeah, I used the 5 minutes one that I use quite often. It was really good. So I put the link down below if you're interested in that one, but I think I would like to create my own. So everything went flawless. I did the scoreboard, whole brain teaching, the scoreboard for that. And when they get a happy face or did something really good, I give them a point, and then they say, "Oh yeah." So we practice doing that. And if you're familiar with whole brain teaching, I like to do that sometimes as well. And this class, they're familiar with it, so I was able to just continue on doing it and doing the class attention getter, and they earned an extra 4 minutes. I also implement the volume meter as well, and this class has an awesome, so they earn awesome when they're on task and doing some awesome work, so they earned 1 letter. And it's not often that I give them that. They all as a class have to earn that, and I think they did. The only issue I had was when my little rascal, he completed his work, and I was so happy with his art. He was so involved in the artwork and doing all thousands, literally, dots on his work. So I love teaching primary because it's a lot of hands-on activity, and I have to wait for another 10 more minutes because it's uploading. And I tidied the class a little bit, and I wrote my feedback, a little note for the teacher. And I also tried to get great ideas from teachers, and I noticed that this classroom is very organized. Yeah, all in all, I really like this experience today, and I'm looking forward to another one. So hopefully I made a difference today. I know. Ciao guys, it is Wednesday, halfway through the week, so it's good news. I got this call yesterday around 6:30, so it was pretty good. Didn't interfere into my, making dinner or anything like that, so accepted it. It's special education. I didn't do my morning routine this morning. I just got up and just totally forgot about it. So maybe that's why I feel a little bit off. So it's very important just to get some routines in the morning so you're consistent, and I don't know, it just makes me feel much better if you do.
it's a special ed, so I'm not sure what it entails. Perhaps small groups, or maybe having a classroom. So we'll see. I'll let you know when I get in. And it is almost 4 o'clock, and what a day today. A little bit of shuffling around, but I was initially a CERT, and I had a couple of students that I worked with this morning, but we had assembly. It was really nice assembly. It was like a school spirit assembly with inclusiveness, and it was a perfect day because today was the pink shirt day, and it was wonderful. I forgot pink shirt. I have purple instead. It's like, oh no, I knew about it yesterday, but I totally forgot. But anyways, that's all right. I still support the cause. I supported a student going to history and helped as much as I can. But in the afternoon, I had to go to a classroom, and it was a grade 1-2, and they were really great kids. We did a little bit of language and math at the end of the day, and they were so good that we went outside to play. And they caught on with the scoreboard game that I did with them, and the class, yes, attention getter, and they were very receptive. So I find that sometimes certain groups get it, and certain groups they just need a little bit of practice. But it looks like this group, they just have it down pat. And we played Manhunt with them. I played Manhunt with them, yes, when we were outside. It was such a nice day to go outside to play Manhunt. But I just want to show you the spelling that they did today, the word study game, and I really like it. There's just some words or certain, let me show it to you first. So this is what the student was doing today. They have to cut out these words. Basically, it's a scripted kind of lesson, and if you look at this, they tell you what to do. Like, for instance, use 2 letters to spell am. I am hungry. So you follow the scripted words or sentence, and they will, one at a time, come up to the board to make the word, and at the end they sort the word, and they transfer what they learned onto the number 3. So I thought that was very good, and kids love doing that. So this is the classroom, the grade 1-2 classroom. And oh, look at that. This is awesome. 100-day project. Isn't that cool? 100 flowers in the garden. I guess this is 100 popsicle sticks. And the other picture over there is 100 Cheerios in the sand. I bet this is 100 gumballs. And I'm not sure what this is. Oh, multiplication. And 100 marshmallows in the heart. And I'm not sure what that is. But anyways, pretty cool. So since it's the end of the day, it is almost 4 o'clock. I am going to head out right now. I brought my computer, but I tried to upload the videos and I couldn't. I left my plug, my battery plug at home. So, oh my goodness, it's already Wednesday and I still have to upload those videos from Valentine's Day week. So I do apologize, guys. And I'm trying to get it out as fast as I can, but it's just based on the rendering of my computer and the uploading the big files. I'm going to try to make them smaller, but it's not working out for me. So I'm going to try to see if I can do something about it. But I did edit it and it's all done. It's just having troubles uploading it. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Ciao guys, today is Thursday, so we're almost done, but I got this call last night at 6:30 and it's for primary, so I've been to the school before, so it's nice to be familiar with the school and the actual directions, but it's in the city, so I will be finally doing my errands. I have to go to the board office, so it's nice that I'm here. And I am pretty early. It's only 8:25 and I don't have to be there until 8:45. The bell doesn't go until 9 o'clock, so I always have significant enough time so I can review the lesson plans and make sure I am familiar with it. It is 8:45 o'clock, and I forgot that this class had swimming today. So they will be going swimming for the morning, and we'll have some math and some gym with another class. The teacher gave me a slideshow, and I'll show you the slideshow. It's about symmetry, so it's a very cool concept that I will be doing. And today is just generally getting the students on task and managing them in a unstructured environment such as the swimming pool. So I forgot about that and they mentioned about that assignment last night. It's just that you know, when you get dressed in the morning you don't know what to expect, so I just forgot. But I'll keep you informed and I'll show you the slideshow. So the symmetry slideshow is something like this. What is symmetry? It's the same. It is 3:45 and I'm just getting ready to go. I have to upload the video, but it looks like it's processing. It's going to take about another 8 more minutes. And I just tidied up the class. So let me tell you about this class. It was a little challenging. I had a few little rascals, but I had this class before when I came in as a French teacher a while back. And I'm familiar with the school, and yeah, it was a challenging class, but once there was a specialist who took that student out of the equation, and the dynamics of the class totally changed, and I was amazed how one student will affect the whole dynamics of the class. And it was just amazing how attentive all the students were. So they did a really good job. I completed my math lesson on symmetry, and they were able to do that worksheet that they had to do, and it was just filling in and coloring in the grids and transferring it and doing symmetry on the other side of it. So it turned out to be very, very good. But all in all, another successful day, I think. We played manhunt outside with kids, and for the grade 3s, they were pretty fast. So I was trying to get them, but it's really challenging, and they get better when they get older as well. So I am going to have a restful day, and today's choir tonight, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao guys, today is Friday, and I'm looking forward to the day because this is a request from my girlfriend, so I'm looking forward to that for sure. I'm excited to see the kids, and I'm pretty early today, and it's Friday, so we get to dress down a bit. People are coming into the parking lot right now as I speak, and brought a few things for the students as well, just for awards. I'll show you when I get in, and just bookmarks and stuff like that. So here I go. Let's make a difference today. It is now after school. It's 15 minutes after 3 o'clock. So the class The school started early today. It started at 8:15. The bell goes at 8:30. So I am out, and it is Friday, so it's nice to get out before 3 or before 4 o'clock. What a day today. It was like a busy day. First, I thought I'm going to fill in for my girlfriend, and she was doing CERT, but unfortunately things happened. I got into the office, and the secretary told me that another supply got in a little fender bender, and she was very distraught. So I got reassigned to a kindergarten room, and it was perfect. I love kindergarten. So I got into kindergarten, and there's always another teacher there as well. So she was more of a teacher in charge, and I don't mind, but I love interacting with the kids just through interactive play or play-based kind of environment. So we also went out and did a long walk. We had 2 hours into the woods. We played hide and seek in the woods, and we're talking about focusing on living and non-living things. So I have to get my living things. I'm going to do a video on living things and perhaps send it to this school, so that they have that. So I'll just do a little slideshow on Vimeo or something like that and send it to them. And it was so nice just being outside in nature. So and I can tell the kids were more relaxed afterwards, being exposed to nature, just walking in the woods with the kids. I find that it was very grounding, I guess, because I know that every time I go out in the woods and just have a nice walk, it's great exercise for you as well. So the students enjoyed that, especially when they are trying to find living things. It's really hard to find any living things, and it's 1st of March, we found a squirrel and some birds and a dog, walking, a person walking the dog, but that's about it. Everything else is like pretty much non-living. The trees, they're saying, oh, that tree is not alive, there's no leaves, and I said, yes, they're sleeping. The leaves that falls on the ground, that's non-living, and we have to distinguish living and non-living, but it was a good lesson nevertheless, and the kids had lots of fun, and I had lots of fun myself going out and just being out. A little cold today. I didn't bring my boots, but I got nice warm walking shoes at least, so I had lots of fun doing that. I had duty outside, so just being outside with the sun and being exposed to that is really rewarding. So I advise anybody to just take the kids out for a walk and to be part of nature. That's a learning experience in itself. So my week was really great. I will do a little vlog about it, and I will talk to you later. Xin chào guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. The purpose of these videos is just for my own reflection and for my teaching practices as well, and hopefully it will be helpful for you in your journey as you go along in your career. So please bear with me, because this is a learning experience for me, and I appreciate all your feedback, and I do take that in consideration, so thank you very much. So this week is pretty long. The video is pretty long, so I do apologize, but I learned so much through the week, and I would like to provide a synopsis of my week. And basically, this week is all about flexibility. On Monday, there was a scheduled presentation when I was teaching French Immersion, but it was canceled. So good thing that I was able to, they were able to tell me. So I went to another teacher, and I asked them what they are going to do to fill in that space or that time. And they said that, journaling is the best way to do that. So I actually wrote something down. We talked about what they did that weekend. So I thought maybe that's a great segue to lead on to the journaling activity, but we didn't get a chance to do it because we had so many activities going on that day anyhow. So it was nice. And let's see, on Wednesday, a supply went home sick in the middle of the day. So instead of doing my special ed, I had to fill in for that. And they just called me in, and I just went to the office, and they assigned me to a classroom. And I didn't have the lesson plans, and I didn't know if they had it or if the supply went home with it. So it was like pretty, stressful at the time, but I just go with the flow, and I called the office and they gave me the lesson plans. So there wasn't any problems at all, and I had the students read quietly until I get the lesson plans. So I advise you to always have a student have a book or something like that so they can read. On Thursday, that was the grade 3 swimming day, and I read the description, and I was aware of it, but when I got there, I just totally forgot it. But luckily, the CERT volunteered to take the students to swimming, so I was so lucky to have her do that, because the grade 3s were quite a handful, and I'm not sure of the students, or I don't even know their names, and it was really hard to supervise in an unstructured environment to begin with. So I was really happy that she took on that role for me. And I believe on Friday, oh goodness, I was looking forward to doing the CERT role that day, but when I got there, first thing, they got a call from the supply, and she got in a car accident. So she's okay, everything's okay, but the car is not. So I got reassigned to a kindergarten. So all those things, you have to be flexible and being able to get into role, and being prepared for those different circumstances. I felt that I did a lot of teaching and delivering content this week. Learning centers, natural play through the use of provocations, outdoor education, and inquiry-based learning are excellent ways for students to learn. You want to balance the different ways to implement a lesson. You can use teaching and learning strategies such as check for understanding. I use a lot of thumbs up and thumbs down, and all it is just like this. Show me that you understand and ask a question. So that's what I've done. As a supply teacher, you can use different teaching and learning strategies and implement them on the fly. For instance, the wait time and effective questioning as well. The key is you want to engage the students in the different learning experiences, but you want to maintain a reasonable amount of control as well, just for safety purposes. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I just want to give you a short synopsis of my week. I know it's a long video, but just give me a comment. Give me a like if you can, because this will help me to extend my reach, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Okay, talk to you later.